Hello and welcome back to Bioshock. In our last episode, we finished off the training area. And in this episode, we start our adventure into the first real level of Bioshock. So, here we go.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Here we go. We are now at the medical pavilion. For here we have a vending machine. You can purchase things like the first aid kit, Eve Hypo, and bullets. Excuse me, sorry about that. Take a look around here. Listen to this diary.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
So, we see that one of the people who came here was, in fact, at that attack on the bar we were just at. And they came here to get fixed up after the attack, so maybe we'll get more into depth of what actually happened and who was there. And here we have our bot, and it has introduction of my favorite minigame, the hacking minigame. So, if you guys have ever played a pipe game, where you have to get the water from one area to the next, that's basically what this is. And very simple. They've got a lot of this in the game, and as you can see, I'm pointing out that the water comes in from the one side and we have to get to the other. And this is the first puzzle ever, so it's going super slow. See, I already finished and it's not even there yet. So just waiting around. And at the bottom you see increase flow speed. And basically what you can do to that is just click on it, and it will basically speed up the flow of water. If you have the pipe finished, basically you complete it automatically. So, click this here in a second. There we go. And now we have this bot, which is now on our side. So, we will continue forth with our first robot. Smack whack heckalack. And I'm doing so bad. I'm not usually doing this bad, but I did. Going up the stairs. Refilling. Neptune's Bounty. Security emergency access. So I'll go up the stairs and... oh. So you see, anytime that you have to interact with something, as like I have to interact with the emergency access control button right there, it will go up as gold, and it will tell you what button to press. Access denied? Oh no! That's no fun.
He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect to hand it to you the milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Get a little information about the next person we get to meet here. And I have no clue what I was doing. By the way, guys, this is post-commentary. Just trying not to tell you that, but apparently I was doing retarded stuff in this video. So we'll go ahead and use the electrical override and bring electricity to the pavilion. And right here, there's a little trick that I usually do when doing this, but I had no clue what I was doing. So I've utterly failed at this basically entire part. I'm getting shot at. Don't know what the hell's going on. Just doing so bad. Let's see what I think right here. Yeah, right here is where I figure out, oh, this is where my hiding spot is. Because what usually happens is I sit in this corner here as that door in front of me is closed, so they can't shoot at me, and just let them run in and shock them, and then smack them in the head. So yeah. And as you can see, I'm got like no Eve hypos left, and I've used 3 first aid kits already in just this area. Hopefully this doesn't specify how the entire game's going to be, but we'll see. Hopefully I will get better. I'm down to 3 Eve hypos, which is crazy, but I digress. Alright, we can continue on finally, now that that horrific scene is done.
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we clinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
There we got some more information about Dr. Steinman, who I will refer to as the Good Doctor. And it really gives you this nice setting and time that this story, well, at least the city, was taking place. Like, right after World War II basically happened is when, you know, Rapture fully came to be. And, you know, just lopping off boils and all that other stuff he was talking about. I mean, that's cutting edge technology there. I mean, we take that stuff for granted, but here he's talking about, oh yeah, we're at the edge of cutting technology for medical uses right now, and it's not even good enough. And with the new invention of Adam and whatnot, I mean, you can do so much more. And that's what that little diary is expressing, at least that's what it meant to me. And continue on here. I was kind of worried about this next area, so that's why I was holding back, so I could tell you all of that. Here we see a ghost of the past. No idea why we can see that or who that was about or anything, but continue on here.
The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find them? Just follow the blood.
Yeah, just follow the blood. Make it sound so simple. Above all, do no harm, Steinman. I don't know why I was having a hard time trying to read that, but I was. I have another diary here.
Adam presents new problems for the professional. As your tools improve, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then, when we took what we got. But with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
and we get more into the psychology of the good doctor. And there's a very good reason of why I wasn't going forward, and it's because there's supposed to be something right there. Here, I'll go back and show you what it is, because it usually interrupts that cutscene type diary.
All them machines will short out right and proper if you hit them with electrical.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to prevent beforehand. And here we go, we get to hack another thing. This time we are hacking a sentry. This is also the first introduction of those, I think you would call them obstructions, bad points in the hacking system, where you basically go, and if you hit them, you lose. It's just a second puzzle in the game for hacking, so it's not too difficult. I was looking for a piece, found it finally. And as you can see, the flow speed had definitely increased since the first time. But, yep. And we're getting attacked from who knows where again. And
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
here we get a little insight of Andrew Ryan, the supposed ruler of Rapture. Get to hack another thing. We get to hack a lot of things. Here I'm showing you a buyout, where you can just pay money to buy out and you'll basically hack it for free. But hacking is going to be one of those mini games that happens over and over and over and over again in the game. There's so many things to hack, and I mean, you can either kill the machine that's against you, or you can go and hack it. I usually hack it because, I mean, why not just have the little benefit of, you know, somebody watching your back when you aren't paying attention. In the way I've been playing, I think I'll need the help a lot. And something else that it was pointing at in the main screen was that that little reader or bar at the beginning tells you how difficult a thing is. They get more difficult as time comes. And what I did in this puzzle is they don't always give you enough straights to finish the puzzle, so you have to do a little loop around. So I was just showing that in this puzzle. A little foreshadowing maybe, but oh, sorry. Here we have the introduction of special ammo. It's for my pistol. Just one armor piercing round. Not a big deal at the moment. We'll get more later, and I'll get more into that later as we get more. So we will continue on. And see, that's where I try to hack the turrets, is because they'll kill the enemies for you.
How can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes I just know. He screams at me. Then why tell me? Well, I said if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
And there you have the introduction of Tannenbaum. Who knows if it's going to be a permanent character or just a character who has a one-time use. We'll find out later. And right here I'm hacking a health station to make it so I can get health for cheaper, or so that when an enemy goes there to heal, that they just go and actually hurt themselves. So, running out of time on this video right here. Go ahead and kill that enemy right there. And we made good progress into the beginning part of this first level. And next time we will continue on. Thanks for watching this episode of Bioshock.